Hey, do you guys want to see flat out insanity? Do you want to see what happens when religious right-wingerism infects your brain in a way that no medication can cure? Asked what she thought of the 2005 Pussygate comments, Donald Trump supporter Vicki Sciolaro told CNN's Brooke Baldwin that she is not worried because, number one, Trump is not running for Pope, and if he knew that he was being recorded, he wouldn't have said those things. I would definitely not let children under 10 years of age see this. Let them see a rated R movie or something that the religious right thinks would destroy their lives forever. It would be way less damaging than watching this. Let's take a look together as adults now.
How did you feel hearing that?
Well, obviously it was very offensive. However, I think it's totally irrelevant. I mean, it was so long ago, and I do believe that most men will talk about women in ways that they would never talk about publicly. And of course, if they would have known that they were being recorded, there's no doubt in my mind the conversation would have been totally different. Nobody is perfect. Here's the issues. Last night in that debate, they defined their issues. They lined the marks in the sand. Number one, Roe v. Wade. Okay, Hillary Clinton doesn't care about murdering babies, dismembering abortions. That's okay with her. Okay.
Wait a second.
Religious freedom.
We're talking. I appreciate you talking about substance, and that is important, Vicki. But we're talking about locker room conversation.
Yes.
My question was about: is it okay that a man who wants to be the president of the free world is bragging and admits to it? And yes, he's apologized.
Yeah. Well,
to
that's wrong.
Assault.
Okay. Yes, but that is wrong. Absolutely. But here's the thing, he's not running to be the Pope. Look at the culture of our country. Everybody knew he had strip clubs, but still the millions of people chose him to be the nominee. I mean, this is the kind of person that needs to lead our country. God can use anybody. He used the harlots. And that's the thing. It's all about what God can do. God can do this. God can use this man.
But you know, the things that we've
it's all a part of it.
From this adult man who is running to be president of the United States, millions of children heard that, boys and girls. And boys may take their cues from this guy who wants to be our president and behave in accordance with...
Okay, but here's the thing. When Bill Clinton was president, my children came home from school and they had no idea it was actually called the Oval Office. They thought it was called the Oral Office because of the talk in the elementary schools.
Okay,
Bill Clinton educated my children at a much younger age than I wanted to.
But Vicki, Bill Clinton isn't running for president right now.
Exactly.
We're talking about Hillary Clinton.
No, but his wife is. His wife is. And they are a pair. The two are one.
So every statement made by this insane woman, totally fallacious, right? Trump knew if he knew he was being recorded, he would have spoken differently. So the recording's not valuable. Yet with Hillary Clinton, when we get leaked audio and speech transcripts, they're relevant because she didn't know she was being recorded. Complete conflict. Hillary Clinton doesn't care about dismembering abortions. I mean, that's ridiculous. The Pope doesn't run to be Pope. So what does that even mean, that Trump isn't running for Pope? My particular kids happened to be younger when Clinton had the Monica Lewinsky scandal. So that makes it worse than what Trump did because my kids are older now that they're hearing the Trump tapes. This is off the wall insanity. I don't know how you even think that you're going to represent a campaign if you're this woman.
Plus, Trump should know, too, that he's going to be recorded. I mean, he's on a bus for Access Hollywood. You should be making remarks like understanding that you have a mic on and this could come back to bite you.
I think you can never talk sense into someone like this, right, Rachel? I mean, if we had 4 hours with this woman, 10 hours in a room, this is what she believes, and that's that.
Yeah, we should totally get her on the show. Very nonsensical argument. Another thing that I don't understand is kind of, again, her hypocrisy with the religion aspect of it, saying, again, run for Pope, that doesn't make sense, but then also saying that God can use him. So I don't really understand. So he's not running for Pope, even though that doesn't make sense, but then God can use him. So where is the straight line of religion here? It's not adding up.
Not to mention, if God can use anyone, how does she know God isn't planning to use Hillary Clinton? I mean, that's just as legitimate of a question. Insane. This is what we're dealing with.
She also did say that Trump, originally she did say that Trump was her next to last choice also, which is interesting.
Yeah, I wonder, I'd love to get this woman's ranking of candidates.
Me too.
Disturbing for sure. And Brooke Baldwin, they're able to do nothing but put her head in her hands. Let's take a break. We will take a break and be back with much more after this.